I finally drug my butt out of the house. And I'm finding out real quick that the more I lay around and do nothing, and just sit in there and get on the computer and in other words, just not do anything, the lazier I get. The lazier I get. So, starting in the morning, which will be Monday, I'm going to get my butt out of the bed 7 o'clock. I'm gonna fix coffee. And then I'm gonna get my butt out here. I got so much stuff that I need to do. And now it's about 5 o'clock. The only thing I did worthwhile today, I talked to Manuela Kippes, the German lady in Berlin, Germany. We had a private chat, and it was a good private chat. I think we talked about an hour and a half. And I enjoyed it. And as always, when I talk to somebody in a private chat, I learn a lot more about them, about their life, you know, and how old they are, and if they got kids, and all that kind of stuff. I learn all this stuff. And that's one reason I love doing it. My goal is to talk to as many of my subscribers as I can. That's what I like about it. However, I'm having trouble getting people to step up to the plate and do this. I don't know. I don't know if it's, I don't know if any people, I would think that I would have thought in the beginning, I thought I would have an abundance of people willing to talk to me one-on-one, live chat, private. But it's not happening that way. Oh, I need to really clean this up. Now my middle grandson, he's gonna have to stop this crap. He comes out here, the cord I got running out here charging my batteries and stuff on my thing, for some reason he's got to take it out front and do some work on his car and stuff, and he don't put nothing back, and he leaves it laying out here uncovered, and if it happens to rain, I'm up in deep doo-doo. I'm gonna have to speak to him about that and tell him when he gets done doing whatever it is he's doing, put it back like it was. That's not his personal stuff, it's mine, it's Grandpa's. And I mean, he's gonna have to change him. This is not the first time he's done that. He's done it time and time again. He's done it. Daggone it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on him about. I don't know what the world. What is that? It's yellow. I don't even recall seeing that. That's gonna be for crafts. I figured out what this is. It's a steamer. It's a steamer, my friend. Yeah, I've kind of got a mess out here right now. But you know what? It won't hurt a thing for me to drop these crush cans in with these bottle cans. Won't hurt a thing. Yeah, I had a nice talk with Manuela. She says you can just call her Ella. It seems strange to talk to a Berliner, you know, somebody that was from Berlin that has no memory of when the wall went up between East and West Berlin. It seems weird because she was born in well, I'm not gonna say when she was born. She might not like that. I'm just gonna say that she was born after the Berlin Wall went up, so she has no living memory of when before the wall ever went up in these. It was all she ever knew, you know, till the wall came down about 30 years ago. But she's compared to me, she's a spring chicken. And you know, I've said it before, people that can be bilingual, you know more than one of their home language or their first language. The first language is being whatever you learn growing up. That's your first language. And her first language was German. But then, living in West Berlin, she was taught in school that she had several languages she could have picked from, but she picked English to be the one she wants to learn as her second language. And to learn how to speak German, like I can say sprechen Sie Deutsch, I can say wie geht es Ihnen, I can say auf Wiedersehen, I can say wie viel Uhr ist das, was machen Sie, was ist los, kommen Sie her, bitteschön, dankeschön. I can say all these little different words and stuff, but I don't have a clue how to read most of them or write them. I don't have a clue. But when somebody learns a language and they learn to speak it, write it, and read it, to me, that's a huge accomplishment. I know Dankeschön when I say it, and Dankeschön, by the way, thank you. Bitteschön is thank. No, Dankeschön is thank you. Bitteschön, it's kind of a mix of that. Auf Wiedersehen is goodbye. Wie viel ist das? Is what time is it? There used to be some other phrases I could say, but I can't recall them anymore. And but to read them and write them, I know that Schlussel is a key, and the Schlussel goes into a Schloss. A Schloss is the lock. So, you know, and Kartoffel, that's potato. And I know what, as the song goes, let's see if I can say it. Let's see if I can say it. It's, let's see, Musiden, Musiden, und stehtele hinaus, und stehtele hinaus, und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier, wenn ich komm, wenn ich komm. I know things like that. And by the way, that title of that song was Wooden Heart. Elvis Presley sang it. He sang it in German and he sang it in English. And it was a favorite of mine, Wooden Heart. But I would like to think that I could learn a lot more things language-wise. I have this lady friend. She lives out in the country here. She's a French lady. She's a French national. She married an American GI, and the American GI, he got cancer and died about 10 years ago. But she speaks about 6 or 7 languages and writes them and reads them. I don't know how she could wrap her brain around all that. And I have to say, at one time that's the only lady I had romantic feelings for after my wife died. But it didn't work out. It didn't work out, but she was a wonderful lady. I just loved her to death, but it didn't work out. And I got extremely close to her kids. And now, one is a college graduate, the other one has just entered college. The girl, the boy's name was, the girl's name was Tatiana, which is Russian. Her dad named her that because he loved some book, some novel, some fiction book, and one of the main people in it was a lady named Tatiana. Oh. The boy, he was named after his dad. It was Jimmy. Gosh, I can't remember his first name now. Hey, I'm old. I'm pushing 80, guys. But that was a wonderful family. And she almost had me talked into trying some escargot. And if you don't know what escargot is, it's a dadgone snail. I never did eat it, and I don't have no desire today to eat it. It's a snail. I don't like the looks of it. And she kept saying, I can fix it with this garlic butter and blah 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 blah, and you just love it. Not me. Just give me a sausage patty and a bowl of grits and a couple of eggs, and I'll be fine. But she almost had me talked into it at one time. But I sure love that family. I still love that family when I see them. The last time I seen the lady friend of mine and her daughter Tatiana. I run into them at Publix. I didn't even recognize Tatiana when I seen her. Beautiful girl. And she swears up and down she wants to move back to France, and she wants to live in Paris. And that's where her mother was working. Her mother worked at worked at the American embassy there. And matter of fact, that American embassy there, the couple of times I was in Paris, you know, as a tourist, it was back when I was still in the military. I spent a lot of time at the embassy because they served food that I was very familiar with, you know, like hamburgers and stuff like that. I ate a lot of food there at the embassy. That was many years ago. But yeah, I went to Paris a couple of times, did the tours and all that, and you know, went to the Versailles and you know, all that stuff I did. But the stuff I would really like to do now is World War II stuff, which that didn't even cross my mind much when I was there. Didn't even cross my mind much. But I was just a kid. I think the first time I went, I was like, maybe 20, and the second time I went, I was about 22, I think. Now, I got to clean this up. This was a lamp, and I made a vase out of it. Same thing with this thing here. I made a vase out of that. I never have finished it, never put a bottom in it. I'm gonna do that one day. But yeah, I had a good private chat with Manuela Kippes in Berlin. And I think she was telling me right now she lives in an apartment, 3rd floor. I hope they got elevators. But yeah, and guys, I wish some of you guys would step up and say, yeah. Now, I've been wanting to make one of the private chats public so that you can see how it works. And I think if I could show you how it works, you'd be more inclined to want to do it. I got somebody that said they would do a live stream with me now that I've been after for a while, but some stuff has happened that I don't want to give them a open mic on any of my videos or my live streams. They can leave comments on live stream, but there's no way I'm gonna give them an open mic because of things they want to discuss now, and I'm just we're not going to discuss that stuff on my channel. And I never thought I would say this, but I think if I gave them an open mic on one of my live streams, they would try to sabotage me. Because I made the mistake of leaving a negative comment. It wasn't nasty negative, and they got right back to trash talking me, and so I don't trust them anymore. I've trusted them for 3 years. I've been watching them for 3 years. So, because my channel is not for politics. Your politics and your religion is not welcome on my channel. Other than this, you can say thank God or something like that. But as far as denominations and theories and religious theories and stuff like that, not welcome on my channel. I don't want to go there, because I'm sure I got lots of subs and a lot of them disagree with each other about stuff, but it's not going to be on my channel. I think too much of you to do that, and I don't want to lose any of you because of something as silly as what I believe and what you believe. It's just not worth it. So, you know, it's just, folks, it's just not worth it. It's just totally not worth it. It's not what, and even like Scrapping Pallet Man, I got a world of respect for that man. But, and I got no problems. He thanks Jesus and he prays and stuff at the ends of his channels, of his videos and stuff, and that's all great. That's all great, you know. It works for him, and I would imagine that one of the reasons he's got 116,000 subscribers is because maybe partly of that. I won't even do what he's doing, you know. I'm just not gonna do it. And right or wrong, low subscribers, lots of subscribers, it don't matter. That don't even come in that's not even part of the deal. Wow, I must have got into some ants or something. I don't know. But yeah, Scrapping Pallet Man, I think he's got 116,000 subscribers. And he says he has a lot of views on a lot of his older videos that don't even show up because nobody's going back and looking at them much, except the people that want to. I went back and looked at some, and sure enough, he's got a lot of viewership. And I mean, he gets 40 and 50,000 views per video most of the time, or more. But that works for him. It don't work for me. And I'm not going to try it to see if it does, because I just don't want to touch religion or politics. I just don't. I have lost some good friends because of politics, and it wasn't me that parted ways, it was them that parted ways. I had one fella I've known since 1960 from Germany. And it was before I started ever doing anything with YouTube, and he started asking me about the election, how you gonna vote and all this stuff. And lo and behold, he unfriended me the whole 9 yards when he found out what my politics was. Yes, he did. And he hasn't talked to me since. Hasn't talked to me since. Back in the day, you know, Democrats and Republicans yammered back and forth about it and stuff, but they didn't get overly upset. And we try not to discuss it at the family. Of course, I hadn't been to the family reunion since my first grandchild was born. But I remember one year, a first cousin and our uncle, our youngest uncle, almost come to blows because of and I forget now who run. I know it was about Bill Clinton and a Republican, and they almost people had to get up and separate them. And that's a dadgone shame that happened. I forget what year that was. It was in the 90s. It was in the 90s. But yeah, I'm gonna get out here in the morning. I've got to go around there and get my cord back around here. And he's gonna have to stop doing that stuff. I'm gonna tell him too next time I see his face. But he takes it around front. Now I gotta walk around there and get it with my walker. Let me cover this stuff up. Because you never know. You never know when it's going to rain here. You just don't. And I guess since I ain't been out here in 2 days, I'm betting you that he uncovered, boy, this has got nasty again. I have got, you know what? I've got to get these things here. I picked them up the other day. Little things, I'm gonna wash them up. I sprayed them once. And oh my goodness, I broke that one. Or was it already broke? It might have already been broke. Well, that just broke. That's gone it. got to walk around there and get that cord, plug it back into my scooter, yeah, I've got to get my daughter says when she gets her stimulus thing, she's going to either buy a chainsaw or rent one and cut most of that tree up. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, see, he's drug it around there. He's drug it around there. I ain't thought a breath about bringing it back around here for Grandpa. And I know a lot of you think I don't get enough respect around here and stuff. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. But the exercise won't hurt me, but just the fact that he does it. He does it. And I tell you what, this walker doesn't push easy in this old Florida sand. It just doesn't. And the fact that I got to come around here and do it, and I do have to stumble. I'm gonna have to sit down to do it. And I've still not got my seat fixed, replaced. And I think if I buy my woodworking tools and stuff, if I get that bonus, I'm going to take this seat off and just reupholster it, or take it loose and make a new bottom for it and do it myself. And see, he unwinds this thing. You know what? I'm gonna get on him big time about this. I am. I'm gonna do it. I try not to fuss at him much, but I am sick of this. And you have to cover that stuff up in case it rains. In case it rains. It's Florida, folks. It rains. And it just seems like since my wife died, this family has turned into a bunch of pigs, and I'm including myself. I'm including myself. Now it's charging. This actually needs to stay covered up. It's a battery charger, but they act like they're cheap. That thing was almost $40. But yeah, when I get my woodworking tools and stuff, I'll be getting let me take a picture of myself. Okay. I'll be getting an air compressor, a small one. You can get them for around 50 bucks. And I'll be getting a staple gun and a staple puller and stuff like that, and I'm gonna take this seat apart and cut a new bottom for it. The bottom's what's broke on it. My seat lays way back because of it. I can't even do the turn thing on the seat. It catches on something down there because of the way it is. But yeah, I'll get that, because a lot of my crafts that I build require some materials and vinyls and leathers and stuff like that. And anytime I'm out and about and I see a sofa or a chair that's leather, I'll cut the outside back out for pieces to do my crafts with. But anyway, that's gonna be it, folks. I'm gonna cover my scooter up. And that boy better not come back out here and grind. I'm gonna speak to him about this, because I'm tired of it. This is about the 4th or 5th time he's done that. And my daughter's saying she's gonna rent a truck, a U-Haul, and haul off a bunch of stuff that we got here. But I got news for her on some stuff she's planning on hauling off. There's some pieces of wood I want to get off of it that I can use for crafts. But I don't need to say nothing to her about it. I just need to do it. And that'll be, that way she won't have to yammer at me about, what you doing that for? Why this? Why that? And this pack of clothespins came out of the curbside trash I picked up. And I got a little thing that hangs somewhere around your front door, and you can actually pin a note to it. But it's all wood, and the clothespin is attached to it, and you hang a note. You hang a note with the clothespin. That's why I'm saving them. And I don't know why I'm saving. Let's see. This is that's not a brand name little teddy bear. It's a little cutie. It's a little cutie. I might throw it in the wash machine and wash it. Put it right there. I might send that to Mary Beth. I don't know what to send and what not to send, because baby, what you doing, baby? Come here. Come here, baby. What you doing, baby girl? Huh? What you doing? You're my baby. Come here. Come here, jump up. Jump up. Come here. I want to pet you. You're my little baby. She likes to stay outside here when I'm outside, but if I'm not outside, she wants to be inside. Don't you, baby? Yeah. Don't you? You're my little girl. It's my bed buddy. It's my bed buddy. You know, I don't understand. A dog can walk around like on their bare feet all the time, and don't seem like their feet ever gets dirty. But I could walk around in my bare feet and they get dirty. Of course, I don't go around licking my feet. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe that's the secret. Baby, what you doing? You got a flea? Do I need to change your collar? I must. All right, guys. I am going in. It's getting around 6 o'clock. It's going around 6 o'clock. GoPro, stop recording.